Hey guys, how are you doing out there? I know, I've heard the stories. I am living with this terrible coronavirus here as well. My family is staying healthy, and I am very appreciative of that. But it is a struggle for all businesses as well as ours. Those who know me as a realtor in the Quakertown area. And I just wanted to share how we are doing things now to try to help the buyers and the sellers move forward with selling and buying homes. This isn't something that we want to continue on because it does have a flaw, and I want to tell you about that. So I do have a client who sent me a link to this beautiful home. Their criteria is it needs a wow factor. We've been searching a little bit, not too long, but probably a couple of months, excluding this past month, of course. But we've been looking, and we're looking for that wow factor. Well, they got so excited when they saw this home. It was beautiful. The home had the wow factor. The sellers are posting so many more pictures for you to be able to see that. They are also doing a 3D virtual tour, which helps you where you can just tour all around the house. You can take measurements. You can look up against walls. You can look in closets, and you can see the dirt. And I'm saying that through experience. I did. I saw soap scum on the shower door. Well, that's not a breaker by all means, but I'm just trying to explain that is how good this video is. So our next stop after we saw the video was let's talk with the seller and get a viewing of this home. Now, everybody knows realtors are not essential, although I do think in this particular situation, we could be known as essential, but we're not. So now the buyers and sellers are meeting on their own. Of course, we do coach them, the sellers and the buyers, to just go in to meet the sellers, talk about the home, and let's not discuss anything else. You want to know if the heater's broke? Let's talk about when it was replaced. That's what that's for. So anyway, my sellers and buyers, they spoke on the phone and they got all their answers and everything was great. The sellers even sent extra pictures for my buyers to look at. They are ready to put in an offer. We are starting to write it up. So we thought we would put this offer in contingent on them seeing the home, which we did. And they went over to see the home. It was about 2 days after the virtual tour and them loving it more and more. Every time they looked at it, they kept calling me, telling me this is their dream home. So they went over there and the sellers were letting them look at it without them being there. And this was great. This was like a regular showing without a realtor, of course. But there was no way that the seller and buyer could, get into financials or anything like that. So this was good. So they pull up the driveway and now it can be seen a little bit more clearly. And they see that the vinyl siding doesn't look so well and there's cracks in the stucco. And they are greeted by ants at the front door. Well, everything starts from the beginning. It's curbside appeal. We all know that. So when you're selling a home, that is not what you want to have as first impression. But anyway, they continued their walk and they went back to this amazing kitchen that, of course, had that wow factor. It had the stainless steels and the granite countertops, and it had tile floors, which they loved. The cabinets were beautiful. They went to open it up and the drawer knob fell off right in their hand. It did. It just came right off in their hand. And then they started looking at the house a little bit more closely, and they were seeing this and that. And every time they'd see something else, they thought, something else is wrong and something else is wrong. And they lost their wow factor. So what this is saying is, although you can see everything on that virtual tour, take a good look. You'll never know if that handle is going to fall off. That I know. But take a good look. Always have it contingent on the showing of the home. You cannot buy a home without seeing it first. So anyway, with that being said, I want to get our lives, and I know you want to get your lives back together so we can start moving homes to the buyers, to the sellers, and do all kinds of fun things, just getting back with our families. So I ask you to please be careful, listen to what everyone says, wash the hands, of course, wear masks, keep your social distances. Let's get back to where we used to be. I'm sure you want to get there too. So anyway, I'm running overtime. Didn't think I could come up with things to say for 6 minutes, but I managed. You guys have a great day. I hope I do this again. All right, talk to you soon.